All right, example 2 here. Again, evaluate h, but this time we're going to evaluate h correct to the nearest meter. So we're going to round it to the nearest whole number. As always, first thing, set up our structure and identify our information. Our hypotenuse is h. Our reference angle is 38 degrees. The opposite side is blank and the adjacent side is 15 meters. So what function deals with the hypotenuse and the adjacent? Well, that's our cosine function. So we know that cosine of theta is equal to the adjacent over the hypotenuse. So cos of 38 is equal to 15 over h. And again, we recognize our unknown is in the denominator, so they're just going to swap places. So h is equal to 15 over cosine of 38. Remembering on our calculator, we need to close the bracket, so clear fraction 15 over cosine of 38, closing our brackets. We can see that's 19.03, and to the nearest meter, the nearest whole number, that becomes 19 meters. Example 3, fairly straightforward again, same process as the last two, except this time our rounding, we've been asked to round to two significant figures. So we've got to be careful with our rounding here at the end. So as always, let's identify our information. Our hypotenuse, well, it's blank in this situation. Our reference angle is 28 degrees. Our opposite side is 19, and our adjacent side is x. So what that will leave us, what deals with opposite and adjacent? Tangent. So we know that here, that we know, we can write that. I'm going to write here. Tan of theta is equal to the opposite over the adjacent. So tan of 28 degrees is equal to 19 over x. And again, unknowns in the bottom, so they're just going to swap places. So moving on, x is going to equal 19 over tan of 28. Plug that into our calculator, equals calculator, clear fraction 19 over tan of 28. Make sure we close our brackets. It's 35.73. Now this question asked to round our answer to two significant figures. So two significant figures are the first two important numbers that don't start with 0. Well, our first two important numbers are the 3 and the 5. What impact does 7 have? Well, that first 7 there, that makes 35, round up to 36. So our answer here is 36 millimeters.